But Dilladez already getting a head start on getting this bomb down. BC.Game ready for the retake.
Oh, they're hot on this. Not often you get to see a 5v5 retake, especially not on the B site of Mirage, but Simple looking to land the first head. It won't be him, it'll be Nexa instead. And he's been spotted. BetBoom not really giving the opportunities here. They're forcing BC.Game into the crossfires, and said crossfires are deadly. Artfrost lands a couple of headshots. Siren's gonna follow up, and it's all on to Prime Taps, the man of the hour this morning.
I'm so far
Yeah,
down.
there's just no world he gets this done. Especially without the kit. I mean, there's nothing to lose. He'll try and do some extra damage, add some kills to the tally. Won't get that opportunity either. As the bomb goes boom, I think a couple go down with it. In fact, all three.
Flash is coming his way, but he is not going to budge. Waiting for them to pop in, hoping that he's not going to be checked. There's the Shadow. He's going to get a bit of a head start. 2 kills found. And Andu providing more of an output. It's just Boomich and Siren remaining. BetBoom's lead might come to a close very quickly.
This for us. Enough time passes and they pull a rotation to A, surely. He's going to take that contact on short, has to adjust. Big kill. Now, oh my god. No, he doesn't have time for that. Come on, Boomich, focus up. You don't have time to go through apps. He's going to be caught in the cross here. There you go. Yeah,
Really quickly put themselves on the board, and BetBoom, they have to try and claw their way back now.
I think it's that little panic moment, right? Because, you know, in any other scenario, it's a little over-aggressive. Yeah, hold that thought, because they're going to try and play in off the back of it. Nexa just sat on the van. And he delivers with the MP9. All he's going to come his way and just extinguish, play around, through the window. Oh, gets a little bit sloppy. They've actually got a man advantage again here. Ooh, not for long.
Oh, Kakanito. Gonna bring it right back.
Oh.
But it's in the court of Prime Taps all of a sudden. Does he want to try and play around the smoke? No, it's already going to dissipate. 2 heads to find. There's a minute on the clock, and they haven't committed to the bomb just yet. There's info. Is he going to find him? No. I'm really glad they go for the duo play, though. And Nexa off to a 3rd position. Never playing that same spot twice. Going to be checked, yes, but it's limp-wristed, and Nexa's able to take advantage of it. Double kills found. Now he can safely recede back into the site. In fact, Simple might even get to have a weapon here. Dilladez.
They've got options. Boomich now starts to make noise because he's been spotted on the cross. He's got to speed this up. Incendiary into the apartments, but they've not cleared Nexa. And tucked in the corner with a MAC-10. He will pounce. 30 seconds, and the bomb's been tapped. But not held. Dilladez wants this fight first. Simple's going to pick off his teammate in the meantime. And Dilladez will eventually get the trade. He is now out of position and running out of options. He creates an opportunity with a headshot through the wall. Puts it down to a 1v1. And it's all hanging in the balance for Dilladez. Back-to-back kills. I did pass. Simple.
Oh, Simple. Shoots a little too early, and that might be the bane of his existence here on the B site. Wanna dodge the flash. They know there's still a snake in the grass, and he's been stomped on. They're gonna cut his head right off, but Kakanito wants to still give them a lifeline. BC.Game not out of it just yet, even if B site has given up. Boomich trying to find something through the smoke, but that also offers up his position. Artfrost needs to commit to the bomb soon, and they're worried that somebody might try to sneak through the smoke. They want to thin the hedges a little bit. Molotov's a little deep, so there's still a corner that he can sit in. Boomich wants to peek soon. There it is. Oh, missed opportunity. Spotted, but not connected on. Boomich swings out, down to the 1v1. Can't look to the right fast enough. Flashbang's coming in. This time they've locked horns with Simple, and he's waiting, but Kakanito's the biggest issue. Stuck inside Sandwich, forced to come out. Artfrost Molly is going to coax him out. And it's the Artfrost versus Simple show. Simple missing, uncharacteristic of him. Going to be like wrestling your arm out of an alligator's mouth, especially with 25 seconds on the clock. Here's 1, 2. Hang on. This could be a little more. 3 kills found, and there's the bomb plant as well. Just down to Nexa. MP9 in hand, so you don't even have the best weapon, is going to be able to exchange that. Magnolia is just trying to get a head start. No info from Nexa, and Magnolia has done it!
Best project with cases. Already 8 years of awesome drops. Forest Drop. More than 200 cases to choose from. The most top promo codes and a lot of freebies.
Wait, no, it's the other way around. My bad. That, my brain just collapsed for a second. It's actually BetBoom that picked into the B side. My bad.
Ooh. It's kind of... It hadn't even really clocked for me that they opted for this T start. It's a little unorthodox for Mirage. Wow, that is filthy from Simple.
BetBoom have been winning them most of the time. Even when the rounds are getting close. Tiny margins are being drawn by BetBoom. This time, though, Simple might be able to stop this madness. At least minimize the damage. This is still possible. Less healthy players being taken out. rFrost in a 1v2. Doesn't have enough time, so he gets sloppy. And it has not been working out. kxgo, though, already making his mark on the final round. Simple steps in. Utility sparse, so they're just trying to go into this round raw. Prime taps shouldn't have any trouble cleaning this up. And BC.Game, although I'd like to say that they've at least secured the minimum required, that's 4. You've already seen a 1v4, so I can't feel too confident about that. There it is, rFrost making things possible. Sees Simple on the crossover, but isn't going to be able to connect. Magnolia! Okay, we're ready for you this time.
No way.
Bomb planted.
No way he does it again.
Molly in position. He's the player you want there. He's got the confidence on the clutch. But does he creep forward? They can't make their way through jungle because Magnolias is on the other side. And if he can find a rifler first, then it's so hard for Simple to make it through. Young's not going to have an easy time. Peeks right into the first. There it is. Simple's going to miss. And Magnolias has 2 now. Could it be 2 clutches in the half? AWP picked up by kxgo's going to save it. So I guess that's the silver lining. BC.Game, if they can still get their act together, they can be right back in the game. But look at this, Magnolias, it's you again! How is it him again? 4 kills, maybe even 5, but it doesn't matter. He's got an ace in spirit. Calm before the chaos. Waiting for the second prong in. Connector, flashbang out. You've got to go up against 2. Waiting. Next has gotten a bit sloppy. Boomich activates. And Simple doesn't have much HP to voice his concerns. 10 seconds on the clock, and he is all but dead. That's 1. Maybe you could get 2. That would be ambitious. Can BC.Game extend play? Can they still keep their head above the water just to fight for a little bit longer? Maybe not. They're already hemorrhaging members. That's the AWP activated. More bullets flying across the server, but only landing in the bodies of BC.Game. Siren's an unfortunate casualty, but it's just going to be the GOAT remaining. Simple, 1v4. Can he replicate what we saw from Magnolias? Doesn't seem very likely when he's got a nest that he's going to drop into. That's it. That is the call being made. BetBoom.
This is a must-win for them, or we will be crowning BetBoom the champions in the next 40 minutes or so. Simple's going to crack things open with a big headshot. And Anders Jollies, wake up. He was fast asleep on Mirage, but something about the power plant has kicked him in action. Watching that series back with the support network, the coach, the analyst, trying to diagnose some of those issues and fix them. It certainly felt like they had. Ooh, rFrost. It's a lovely shot. Everybody else going down. If he can take another here, he makes this expensive. Ooh, not quite. No one wants to hear that. Look at the boost up. There's one actually on top of Garage.
That's kxgo and Simple just cleaning house outside.
The time is the problem. 25 seconds left. Siren has found a bit of room, but kxgo on the timing up secret will catch him, and next will do the same to Siren out onto the line.
Yeah, I would expect her to see D side.
It was a different team. It might have been Fart or someone. There was someone recently that I covered that much better on their T side. That surprised me. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, look at this kxgo. He's just stepping forward, taking all the duels by himself. That's a 4K. Where he just goes forward and fights them. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, no complications, no elaboration, nothing.
Wow, that's the ace.
And that's going to be the ace for kxgo.
kxgo's looking the wrong way. These timings. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. He takes the fight over towards Secret. That'll blow his cover. Boomich is able to spin around. He's covered a lot of ground here as well. So that's back into a 4-on-4. And they're already out on B. Prime Taps has got to shut it down. He does. That's big.
Yeah, the only thing that could have worked out for BetBoom is for both of these players to find space on B, get that bomb down, and then play off of it. You lose those players to prime taps, that's it. Round done, dusted. BC.Game already having enough rounds to call it a decent CT side.
Counter-terrorists win.
4 rounds the absolute minimum. At least they're off to a good start to potentially secure that. Go towards the hut. Gonna be hard for Andu to take that fight. Boomich is gonna slowly creep in. He's only got 3 points of health, so he's just trying to make it work. Andu spotted by Boomich. Good use of his life there. And they're quickly, desperately trying to get onto site. But both Simple and Nexa.
Try and get rid of a couple. There we go, it is going to be the former. He'll get out of there with an AK-47.
He's just so powerful on this position. He has been before. Now it's his responsibility to clear the site a little too late to the party, so his teammate is going to have to pay with his life. Andu, quick on the fight, is able to find him. Arfrost and Dilladez have so much lifting to do, though. Crossing over into the site, they do want to get the bomb down, so the clock is at least flipped in their favor. 3 players about to emerge out of the smoke, too, actually. With 1 coming in from A main. Arfrost, he needs to thin these hedges quick. Needs to make this fight a little easier. The smoke fades. No, Arfrost, you're going to run out of opportunities soon. That's a double from Dilladez, though. And Arfrost series hinges on Magnoyas. He was the issue on Mirage. He was the problem. That was shutting down BC.Game, and he is doing it again. He's got support this time, though. Doesn't have to do it all. Doesn't have to run into Palace and get a 4K. But the A-side defense will be impeccable. 3 kills for him again. Here comes the pushes. It's the Molotov that's going to slow them down. Siren starts burning to a crisp. Can't hold on to his trigger for long enough. Magnajez has found a really good timing. There it is. Starts to mess with the blood supply of the T's.
Oh, it's a big kill.
Swings out again. Double kill. Can't quite connect on the third, but Boomich and Dilladez. It's not like this is an exercise in impossibility.
I was wondering if Andu would expect Dilladez, but the answer to that is a resounding yes. It will be a 9th here for BC.Game. They'll finally put their first on the board of the T side. It's been a while as well. Remember, they were 8-2 up. That could make a big difference, actually. Especially on this CT side. You know, that's what you want to see it come to life. Prime taps makes a bit of a meal on that kill, but does get there eventually. Boomich's MP9 goes massive for 2. Can't connect for more, but Magnoyas, of course. Who else would it be? Rocks up with a little bit of a lucky spray. We continue to jiggle. Andu plays with his food. Artfrost doesn't stick around to be toyed with. Instead, Artfrost will take the deeper angle, hits the shot, Andu gone, as will prime taps, Nexa follows suit, and Simple surely dropping shortly after. Does have the timing, he sees the shadow. The sun's a cruel mistress here on Nuke, and sometimes it betrays you.
Yeah, plant wouldn't be bad at all. Simple just got spotted. Needs to keep himself alive, needs to be the glue that holds them together. They're slowly inching forward. They're keeping an eye on him as well. He hears the AWP. Does he get that, though? Doesn't drop into his little cubby. And all Boomich is going to do now is just waste as much time as possible. Isn't going to swing out. But the first line of reinforcements is gone. Andu responds. Boomich tries to do more. But it's Siren who's creeping down the vents to try and claw this 1v2 out. Andu waiting to receive. Swings in. Siren is crisp. Just needs 1 more. The wide swing, though, doesn't work on prime taps. Such a weird round.
Oh, maybe they do. I think they should, but it doesn't look like anyone else is in place. It seems to me like Dilladez and Siren are just going to sort of keep them in here, force the damage, but giving BC.Game 12 rounds, I don't know. Now they're going in. This is horrible. What on earth are they doing? What is that round? That is just... Need to be swift. There's no time to save here. You've got to give it your all. As the molly goes deep, Magnoyas is actually going to extinguish it. Finds 1. Boomich can't take anything. Be a weird one.
Single door pops open. Don't know where the second player is, so they're still not decisively watching the only hole they're about to come out of. Siren.
Oh my.
They don't have any way to flush out the corner. It's our Frost remaining.
shot.
He's been largely absent, but can he still redeem himself? Oh, that's a double! Unbelievable stuff from our Frost. BetBoom, do they stay alive?
I'm not sure he has this.
Do you have enough time? It's so close. Just about.
So apply. If somebody on BC.Game, if Simple starts going crazy, if Andu starts going crazy, it would be the difference maker. And Andu right now is full W. All gas, no breaks into the B site. It will be the first to drop. There should be a trade. And there is. Boomich rocks up. Keeps the numbers in their favor, but quickly goes back the other way. Yeah, that's another M4. A 3v3 that BC.Game have some real equity in.
Have to watch out for prime tabs. Do they even expect him to the left? Magnolia's consistently being the force that keeps them afloat. He's what powered them through the first map. Let's see if BC.Game can have a cheeky way into map 3, or do we see this game being extended? Double doors opening up serve as a distraction. Kakanito needs to be hitting his shots as they come through with the Tech 9. Needs to find the heads, no mistakes allowed. Tries to turn the nade, and our Frost finds him. Simple. The GOAT's gonna have to get a 1v3 going if he wants to minimize the damage. But BetBoom are taking us all the way to overtime, just in the nick of time. They do have the kit.
It's almost always been the case.
Molotov does make it tricky.
It does. Forces out next step. Dylan has to be crisp, but he is. Shadow betrays for prime taps, and it's all onto the shoulders of Andu. He's looked much better this map, but a 1v3 and at a tough time for it. There's no sightline on the bomb. Magnoias can just hold in.
Stick it.
And yeah, easy stuff for BetBoom. I'm not going to say the solo carry, but he's had a lot of weight on his shoulders. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
Good molly. Oh my god, Alpha's still burning. Boomich can't bail him out, but at least trades it. We're back into a 3-on-3.
It's all going to be about the timing. Nexa finds his first victim. Don't think BetBoom are going to have the luxury of having a flawless CT half, but maybe Siren can still make that come true.
Dilladez.
And now Dilladez is there to help.
Hey, just look at the time. This is the thing, right? It's 3 versus 2, but there's such little time on this clock. That molly is huge, but Siren at the back of the side. He's won his fight, that's it. He just needs to swing for the last, and Nexa's low. One bullet will do the job. Because if you don't, and you play yourself, and you think back, you think, maybe I should have just wide swung him.
BetBoom moving in.
Yeah, here we come. Wow. Very good from Nexa. Yeah. This is what I mean. BC.Game on their CT side was significantly better. So I do really expect them here to take a couple. Whether or not they can take all 3, the big question. Spam from Magnoias. Oh, very close, but doesn't find the kill. It's Andu so low.
Those are some mistakes. Risks being taken by BC.Game at the very least. Dilladez creeping into the smoke. They don't know that Kakanito's here, but he doesn't have info on them either. Dilladez is finding a very small opening there.
This would be such a simple thing to do, to just rattle a shot through the smoke and connect, but... Oh, good timing.
Barrel spotted. Yes, it is, but Simple is able to outreact it. Dilladez finds Kakanito, and now it's a race to the bottom bomb site. Andu doesn't want to be too heavy-footed as he moves in. He's going to get caught by Boomich, and everything could be over here unless Simple and Prime Taps can do the unthinkable. BetBoom are going to drop a smoke, but do they actually commit to this B bomb site? They can safely get the bomb down behind the silo and not even have to make the full commitment happen. There's the flash. Prime Taps will be delayed for long enough. The bomb can go down. Simple waiting. Barely sees him. It's the hairline shot, but someone needs to commit to the bomb soon. Arfrost finds Prime Taps in the back of the site, and as Simple's committed to ramp, they feign the impression that they're going all the way back. Do they commit eventually? Simple watching now. No! Dilladez has gotten stuck in the door, and that's the second shot. Simple!
It eluded them. In OT1. It does feel like a big hurdle to overcome. Molly into secret. Another one goes down. And as a result of it, no one's really looking for Kakanito, so he just pokes his head over. Lands 2, slips away through the flames, takes a lot of damage in the process, but who cares? He's gone 2 for nothing, and he's still alive and kicking.
Might be able to kick a tad bit more. Has him coming his way. Peeks out. Punished immediately. It's still not an impossible to recover round for BetBoom. Especially if they can get a kill off the rip. Nade and Molly combo coaxes them out to the right side of ramp. And Siren playing up close is going to be so hard to contest with. Nade's good. And suddenly BC.Game are locked out. You've got infinite money, so you might as well take a crack at it. But the utility just doesn't seem to stop. It feels like their screen is just being shut off. Diladez backing into a player, turns around in time. BetBoom in pole position to close this half out with the advantage. And what a disaster here on ramp. They could find nothing, no space.
When they switch, but I don't know. At this point, I don't even think it comes down to favored sides. I think it just comes down to determination. You know, this lifeline that comes. Look at this from Simple. 2 massive shots. And yeah, grand finals, double OT. Emotions running high. When things are good and you're on a winning streak, it's amplified. When things are bad, you're on a losing streak. It's a whole lot worse. Andu's got to hold the line on the side, but he has called for the support. It comes in from ramp. Crossfire is brilliant. Andu doubles up. Might even be able to find a triple here as he's crossed to the silo. Artfrost is unaware. Yeah, easy enough. All 5 staying alive. BC.Game, I don't know where that was in the last 2. Oh, timing's really important here.
Oh, he needs to back off. He needs to back off like yesterday.
Good damage, though. Look how low they all are.
They're not even going to chase after him immediately, so kind of feels like Diladez has already done the bulk of the work. But a little bit more is not going to hurt, as he called in the rotations. Playing up close. Here's the util. They don't have much time, so they do need to fast track it. Diladez on the fadeaway will find another victim. Next and Simple, no HPs to their name. Artfrost looking for the final shot. Nexon knows there's nothing he can do.
We should be back into the game.
Okay, we're back.
Is okay. Still a chance here for BC.Game, especially with Nexa and Andu. Lining up kills like that puts it back into a 2v2. Health still leaning in favor of BetBoom as Andu will cross out onto the site. He'll tap in these digits. Does Magnoyas expect the boost up? He's seen the leg, but he hasn't reacted to it. 4x3 moment. He's walking straight in, but where is Simple looking? Somewhere else, I think towards heaven, and that's going to be enough. Magnoya's the one to close it. 3 kills out of him. The star of the show in this map for sure. And wow, 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 BetBoom take the series 2-0, but that, of course, does not paint the full picture.
I mean, I'm not really sure what you want beyond this point, right? BetBoom